What's going on, everybody? How you doing? In today's video, we're checking out another No Doubt interview. This time from 1996. Wow, so this is after Tragic Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna check this out. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos, check it out. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation requests. So if there's something you want us to watch, listen to, talk about, hit us up direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and in the notes section, leave a link, leave a description, let us know what you want the video to be on. We'll make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you. All right, let's do this. No Doubt interview, 1996. Bam.
So, we promised you an interview with No Doubt. That's exactly what we're going to give you. Thanks. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Well, I know. Well, I'm just going to make a comment first. We sort of get jaded here by all these performances and stuff, but that was a lot of fun. And it's fun to actually watch.
Well, I think that we didn't even realize that we were doing this. We just kind of got here and like, okay, let's go. It's kind of fun, though, when you don't really realize what you're doing sometimes.
Now, I last saw you in Cleveland. We were talking about that earlier at the Buzzard Fest there back in May, and you were running around all over the stage, jumping up and down through your whole set. At that time, you had a broken foot, too, or something, didn't you?
Yeah, it's crazy. I broke my foot on stage because I was wearing my Adidas, trying to be really hip-hop and cool, and I'm not, so I guess I was, like, struck down. But it's better now. It's just kind of temperamental, and just kind of fighting through it. All of us, I think, are really worked. We've been out on tour now since last August for a year straight, but it's really exciting because we're finally doing our own headlining tour, and we're in, Canada, which is really exciting for us because we get to hear you guys go, no doubt, and we like it. So.
Okay, just for you one time, no doubt, because Americans say no
doubt.
No doubt. We say no
doubt.
To me, it sounds the same.
It goes like
you spent a year here, didn't you?
I lived here, yeah, in 1976, I think we lived here.
Oh,
I can't even remember. It was a really long time ago. I was just a kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a boy.
I remember the CN Tower, though.
Still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
It hasn't grown any, though.
No. When was the last time you went out?
Somebody else beat us for the world record.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the tallest building now?
I don't know. Somewhere in Russia.
Right.
Those Ruskies there, they beat us.
That's the next place we'll have to tour then. Check it out over there.
Is it kind of therapeutic for you almost? Like, do you sort of lose all sense of physical problems at that time when you hit the stage? Because it didn't look like you had a broken foot.
Oh, last time?
Yeah.
No, I mean, sometimes it goes away, but some nights, every night's different. You can't tell if it's going to be a good show or a bad show. You just that's what's kind of exciting, I guess, about it. You just never know. Get up there and see what happens.
And the audience gets into it too.
Yeah.
And I've heard it said that the band, it's an anti-testosterone thing where males and females can come check out the band. Everybody's in there for the big party.
What are you talking about, man? We're up there to just kick some serious arse.
No, that's a Canadian way of saying it because we're very polite.
No, we don't have any testosterone. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all our males in our bands don't have testosterone.
Oh boy, we're weaklings.
No. Yeah.
And it is a
Damn.
party. Like everybody's invited and there to party, and everybody's there on the same level.
Yeah, I think, I mean, we're not just a party band, and we have some, I think a little, no, I guess we don't really take ourselves seriously.
Certainly no angst
Never
there,
mind.
and we're out of that phase.
Yeah, a little bit sometimes, I think. I think sometimes everybody has that side to them, but definitely we're into having a good time and entertaining people. We're entertainers. Let me entertain. Just kidding.
And as well as the mix on the album, in the audience, there's the big mix, and also on the album, a lot of eclectic styles. Can we talk about ska for a second? Is there a revival happening, or is it just a coincidence that you're out there, there's elements of ska in your music, Goldfinger's out there with their ska sort of sound? Is it a coincidence, or is there something happening?
I think it's a coincidence. What do you guys think?
I think that ska will remain underground. I don't know why, but the people who are into the traditional ska don't really like the commercial aspect, the commercial success of it for some reason. They want to hold it back. We just play whatever music we feel like it. So if we throw in a ska song here or there, it's all the same to us.
Right. No limits here.
Is that why perhaps for 9 years, this band is not a new band. You've been kicking it for 9 years. And in Orange County, it seemed everybody was getting a record deal, except No Doubt was because maybe it was confusing to some people, the different styles and the different sounds.
I think the reason was because we grew up in Orange County, the whole punk rock scene, and we definitely played with all those bands and hung out with them. They're all our, friends and stuff like that. But we were never going to be cool enough or tough enough, But for some reason, things have changed, and we got our, 15 minutes. But really, I think it's probably going to be 5. These days, you only get 5 minutes. We're just trying to enjoy every second of it while it's here, and, we don't take one day for granted. It's just everybody wants to be nice to us now and be our friends. We're like, okay, tomorrow you probably won't like us, but that's cool, we'll take it while we can get it, kind of thing. So we're in, last year we were about ready to give up. I think we're all kind of 26 and 9 years into it going, maybe we should try going back to school or get a new job.
Wow. Crazy.
We got our childhood extended for a little bit longer, so we're having a blast.
And as the fame rises, you could see it because there's more and more people coming to the shows. In terms of media, and people love to talk about you now more with little things. And there was a rumor, just a rumor, with Gavin from Bush. Do you want to set things straight?
Commenting on your hair is kind of like that same kind of cut.
He copied me.
You and the drummer?
Oh, he did?
No, he didn't. I copied him.
Like brothers.
You guys are like brothers. No, it's funny. I think one of the fun parts about being in the band is hooking up with other bands and getting to play with them and touring. Like right now we're with Goldfinger, we were out with 311, and you get to meet them and kind of live with them for like a long time.
Bush tour was 3.5 months?
Yeah, it was. It was supposed to be 3 weeks, and then oops, 3.5 months later we're like, well, maybe we should do our own tour, But yeah, we're good friends. We hang out and talk and stuff, but definitely don't have time for any kind of boyfriend in this kind of life. If you hung out with us for a week, you'd see that we're extremely busy, and we just, do the same thing every day, which is wake up, eat, sound check, play a show, and then sometimes shower, and then the same thing over and over. So it's pretty much no time for extracurricular kissing or anything like that.
You all smell very clean.
Oh, we do?
You smell fresh.
You obviously didn't get too close to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Plus,
Adrian usually smells the worst.
while the service is going on, I've been letting out a little air from down below.
Oh my God.
Surprised it hasn't walked into your area yet.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Adrian,
That was pretty good.
he has tendencies to have attacks, all
guys do that. They're kind of weird that
It's
way.
amazing. You can't open his screen on the bus, or else it's just not good.
My
It's not
favorite
healthy.
kind of girls are girls that actually fart in front of me. That's awesome.
Oh no! I know what you're gonna
No
get
one's ever
now.
said that on much music
Damn.
before. The F word.
The fart word?
No one's ever said that before. You're the
All
first.
humans do it every day.
I know, but
It's common practice amongst human beings.
let's try to steer this away right now. You know what? I have to say, thanks for hanging in there because you have a really bad throat infection, don't you?
It's not really an infection. I think it's kind of like abuse that I've given it over the last year. I don't know what happened. I got hoarse and it wouldn't go away. It just kind of, I'm like galloping around, No.
Well,
it's better. I had a day off yesterday, so I feel a little better today.
Okay, well, Toronto tonight being Wednesday at the Phoenix, and then in Montreal, I guess you don't know this, Montreal tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then there's a little bit of a break for you.
No.
Oh, really?
No breaks here.
Okay.
No breaks. But that's okay.
Okay.
We're having.
Perform with a broken foot, perform with... You're a trooper.
We all are here. I mean, we've been working really hard, but this is our little chance, so we're trying to take advantage of it,
Well, we do appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank you
our
so much.
pleasure. Thanks for having us. Thanks for all these people for coming out, man.
No Doubt performed Spiderwebs. That was their current single, the brand new single. And so let's go back and play. This is probably going to be your signature song for years to come.
Yeah, just a chick? All right, that's fine with me.
It's Just a Girl, No Doubt, in the Much environment. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Thanks.
Cool. Nice. More like decades of fame.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
Gwen, at least. For Gwen, at least. Decades.
Yeah.
There's probably be more like 5 minutes, more like 5 decades, probably.
Yeah, she's still going, too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not really doing, music anymore. She's not doing it. She's, on The Voice now and stuff.
She does. She does Vegas shows. She does do shows. And also, I think they're talking about doing...
putting out new music.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
she's,
don't know about
married
that.
to a country singer now.
Yeah.
I bet she couldn't predict that back then.
Yeah. She's got some solo records.
Yeah. Yeah, she had quite a few.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
And then,
she's got a residency. 2018 to 2021. Wow, look at that.
And then after she came out with her solo stuff, it turned into this other thing where she had perfume and she had clothes and stuff, like the Harajuku thing. She really she made that like a thing here in the States. You know, was the Harajuku stuff.
Okay.
I love her look in this interview. She looks really cool. They don't travel with like their horns or something.
I mean, at this point, are that's what I'm saying. At this point, are the horns even like in the bands? Like, I don't even think that they're like
Really?
band members. You know, I think that was like an early on thing, and then they were probably like, we could save a bunch of money and just hire out people. They don't need to be band members. They don't need to get paid like band members, etc. You know, like stuff like that. I mean, that's just smarter business. You know, it's just smarter business for a band like this.
Interesting. Also, I didn't know they were from Orange County. I thought that she was. No, I know now that she is, but I thought she was from like Long Beach or. That's pretty close to Orange County, but you know, I thought she was more from that area.
Yeah,
it says she's from Anaheim, though.
Yeah, that's where they started. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Oh, so her brother left No Doubt in 1994, right before Tragic Kingdom. Oof. To resume an animation career with cartoon TV series The Simpsons.
Oh.
I guess that's kind of cool.
Imagine being in No Doubt and then I mean, like, imagine Gwen Stefani, like, being like, you know what, I should go back to school and I should be, you know, an accountant or something. And then we never had Gwen Stefani. That's crazy, a crazy idea.
Canal ended his 7-year relationship with Gwen, saying that he needed space. Right, her and the bass player. Right? Tragic Kingdom, much of which dealt with the relationship between Tony and Gwen. Album's release fueled a dispute between Trauma and Interscope Records over No Doubt's recording contract. Trauma sued for $100 million for breach of contract, fraud, and extortion, and sought to have its joint venture agreement ended, claiming that Interscope had reneged on its contract after the band became more successful than expected. Oh boy. No Doubt had previously stated that it had switched to Trauma Records and that the transition was really great because now we have the attention and the focus of a small indie label. The case was settled out of court with a $3 million payout. They wanted $100 million, got $3 million.
Right.
That sounds about right. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. These have been cool interviews.
Yeah. Also, I like what they said about ska and like ska culture. Like, you know, they don't they don't want to like, it's like not ska anymore. You know, like that's a part of being ska is like, it's like underground. It's like indie, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it depends on how you look at it. There's those that also kind of sounds like some like, you know, crabs in a bucket kind of thing. Like they don't want to see, they want their thing for themselves. They don't want to share it with everybody and have it become this big thing and then it like ruins it, stuff like that. Right. But it's like, it also like keeps those bands or those people at like a certain place.
But that's what they want.
The audience?
The audience? What do you mean the audience?
That's what the
yeah,
because
it's like you're like a part of this like underground thing, and like it's like you know a secret, and like you're not that cool. These other people aren't as cool as you because you like know about this cool thing. Yeah,
I mean you could always. I mean I don't know. I feel like you can always do cool things. You could be No Doubt and go down. You know what happened to like when bands, these big bands, used to go and just play at some local spot down the road, totally not announce anything and they're just playing down there because they want to work out their stuff or whatever. Like that kind of thing used to be like a hype thing, right? It used to be a thing, right? But it's like I don't see why you couldn't do it anymore. You totally could.
I mean, comics still do that.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean in a lot of ways comics are like the rock stars Hey, or, you know, I mean, among other people in industries, yeah, you know, but that is kind of the thing. Yeah, it's like, yeah, just we're gonna go and play over here, and we're just playing to play, or we're playing because we want to do that thing in that grungy place again, you know, instead of like we want to play, you know, like whatever. It's a different thing. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like you can do all of that. It doesn't need to be just, you know, like no, you know, because I feel like it's like that's why I said crabs in a bucket, because it's like you're just holding these people back.
It's like the guitar player from Red Hot Chili Peppers where he's like, we got too big, we don't need to be this big.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, bro, you know, like, okay, then bye. I guess you can't be that big then because you can't handle it or whatever. It's like we're trying to do this.
It's like
people actually like what we're doing now.
I think it's like it ruined it, you know, like.
I guess,
we don't need to play to millions of people, and we don't need millions of copies sold. We just need enough so that we can just do this instead of like, you know, he was talking about in that interview even like that all they do is tour now and they don't have time to like write and record because all they do is tour because that's what makes the money, right? You know, it's like it takes it away.
They made money.
Yeah, sure, but
on selling, but yeah.
You know, but what's the point? Like, if you're the artist, like, you have to play the same, you know, songs every single night for years instead of, like, making more art. It's not the same thing anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can do both, but also that's what it is. Like, period.
It doesn't have to be like that.
I mean, no, it doesn't. You can stop nobody's stopping you, right? You can stop what you're doing and go work at McDonald's if you want to, or whatever you want to do.
You're making it extreme.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I know that I gave an extreme example, but but my point is, you could go and do whatever you want. If you want to go and quit and just stay in your house or in a hole and just do drugs for years, you can go and do that, you know, and then be lucky enough to be asked back, you know, to play and get this second opportunity, which is amazing, you know. But the fact of the matter is that you were doing that and you were trying to have a successful band, right? You were trying to make a living in your band, right? And you made these songs. It was really cool. You made this record. It was really cool. But, you know, I mean, I do think that there probably is a thing in terms of like...
No, there's a huge difference between what I see his point is and what you think it is. There's a difference. Like, there's a difference of like, okay, I want to own a business that like makes enough for me and my family to have the things we need and want, and you know, and it's something that I can pass on to my family, you know, for generations to come, versus I need this, you know, I need to have a Fortune 500 company. That's such a big difference.
Yeah, but you have to start. You can't just go from 0 to 100. You got to go 0.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that like, well, also the other thing I was trying to say was like, I understand the whole, like, I understand that there's also the whole like fame affects and changes people. Yeah. And especially like then, I mean now too, but like, and how some people can't deal with it. They can't, you know, they can't deal with it, you know? So, and he obviously couldn't deal with it, but also how he dealt with it may not have been the best thing also. Right? So, but to me, what I'm saying is like, yeah, he's like in this band that's obviously growing. They're putting out records. They're trying to, you know, like do shows and play more shows and play to different audiences, bigger audiences, different venues, etc. Like the natural progression is it's going to grow. His problem was it got too big, too fast, too far, like all that kind of thing. It wasn't super gradual, but a lot of times that's like what it is. No different than this band. It's like
I know, but I'm talking about why people who love ska and ska culture or like rockabilly culture or something like that don't want it to be like, you know, playing. It's not the same. It's not the same like special like thing as if you just turn on the radio and it's always there. Or if every single person walking down the road is dressed like a rockabilly.
Right.
It's like not cool or unique anymore.
Yeah.
It's like everyone does it. Everyone listens to it. Everyone has the same hairstyle. Everyone, you know, then it's not fun and funky and unique anymore.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's my point.
Yeah,
It's
I get it. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but like...
No, I'm just saying that the whole talk about, you know, people who are in the ska scene don't want the ska scene blown up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why I could understand that.
Yeah.
And you're saying, well, I don't understand that. If you're going to be doing it, you should fucking, you know.
The reason why I'm saying that is because, okay, you may not want it to blow up, but you also don't want it to die.
I didn't say they want it to die.
I
said
know,
they just
but if
want
it's not...
Be enough. That's it.
Yeah.
And you like have to be all or nothing.
The point is that things don't stay the same. No matter what you do, right? Things don't stay the same. They have to move in either direction. Things can't stay the same. You know? That's just normal. It's natural, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to stay the same to not be mainstream. You could progress and grow without it being mainstream. Just like if you're a small business and you have a family-owned business, your business can grow and change over the years and evolve and even make more money every year without becoming a Fortune 500.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't have to aim to be in every single grocery store at the, you know, in the nation to like have success.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next video.
Bye.